What if I told you that in every room you walk into, there is already one person controlling everything? Not the loudest one, not the richest one, the one who knows something the others don't. 20 psychological manipulation tricks, used by the most strategically dangerous minds in history, engineered to flip every social situation, every negotiation, every conflict, every power struggle in your favor. And after today, that person in the room is you. But I need to warn you first. This is not a video about being likable. This is not a video about being confident. What you're about to learn is the hidden architecture of human influence. The same tactics used in interrogation rooms, negotiation tables, and behind closed boardroom doors. Most people spend their entire lives being manipulated by these techniques. Without ever knowing they exist, you are about to know. And the moment you finish this video, you will never interact with another human being the same way again. 20 tricks, 3 categories, every one of them battle-tested. Let's begin. Section number 1. Control what they notice. Trick 1. Mirroring. Subtly match the body language, tone, and pace of the person you're speaking with. The human brain is wired to trust what it recognizes. When you mirror someone, their posture, their speaking speed, the rhythm of their words, they feel, on a subconscious level, that you are like them. And people do not resist people who feel like themselves. Trick 2. Strategic scarcity. Become harder to reach. Not distant, strategically unavailable. When you are always accessible, you have no value. You're furniture. The moment you become selective with your presence, your time, your attention, you become a resource people compete for. Scarcity does not just apply to products. It applies to people. Trick 3. The power pause. When someone finishes speaking, do not respond immediately. Wait, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Hold the silence. Most people cannot tolerate silence. They will rush to fill it, often revealing more than they intended. The pause is not a gap. It is a weapon. Trick 4. Pattern interrupt. Every social interaction has an invisible script. What people expect you to say, how they expect you to react. Break that script. Respond to aggression with calm. Respond to flattery with silence. Respond to pressure with a smile and a question. When you break the pattern, you reset the dynamic. And whoever resets the dynamic controls what comes next. Trick 5. Controlled eye contact. Hold eye contact 1 second longer than feels comfortable. Not a stare, not a threat. 1 second. That single extra second communicates something no word can. I am not intimidated by you. People who hold their gaze command the room. People who look away surrender it. Trick 6. The name anchor. Use someone's name. Once, at the precise moment you want them to agree with you. Here's what I think, Jack. The brain responds to its own name with heightened attention and lowered resistance. It is not a trick. It is neuroscience. Use it deliberately. Use it sparingly. Trick 7. Emotional labeling. Name the emotion the other person is feeling before they express it. I can see this is frustrating. I know this feels unfair. When you name someone's emotion accurately, they feel heard. And people who feel heard stop fighting. You have just neutralized their resistance without a single argument. Section number 2. Influence what they think. Trick 8. The contrast effect. Never present your desired option alone. Place it next to something far worse. A $500 offer feels expensive until it sits next to a $1,200 option. A difficult request feels reasonable next to a more extreme one. The brain does not evaluate things in isolation. It compares. Control the comparison. Control the decision. Trick 9. Social proof injection. Before making your point, mention who else already believes it. Most strategic leaders have found Research consistently shows the people I know who have done this. The human brain follows social proof like a compass follows magnetic north. Give it the north. Watch them follow. Trick 10. The precision compliment. Forget generic praise. It registers as noise. One specific, accurate compliment, delivered at the right moment, creates a psychological debt. Not "you're smart." That's noise. The way you handled that situation last week, most people wouldn't have seen that coming. That's different. That is a compliment they will remember. And remember who gave it. Trick 11. The false choice. Give them two options, both of which lead to your desired outcome. Would you prefer we handle this Monday or Tuesday? Not. Would you like to handle this? You've already assumed the answer. You're only negotiating the terms. False choice removes resistance by creating the illusion of control. Trick 12. Future pacing. Before they decide, put them inside a future where they've already said yes. Once you've implemented this, Nick, the first thing you'll notice is, when this is working for you, here's what changes. You are not asking them to decide. You are helping them remember a decision they haven't made yet. The brain cannot easily distinguish between a vivid imagined future and a real intention. That is your leverage. Trick 13. The Benjamin Franklin effect. You want someone to like you? Don't do them a favor. Ask them for one. Ask for something small. Borrow a pen. Ask their opinion. Request a minor recommendation. The brain justifies its own behavior. When someone does you a favor, the mind concludes, I must like this person. Otherwise, why would I have helped them? You didn't win them over with charm. You made their own brain do it for you. Trick 14. Presupposition language. And embed your assumption inside the question. So answering it requires accepting the assumption. What do you think the fastest way to implement this would be? Already assumes implementation is happening. How soon could this be ready? Assumes it will be ready. The dangerous communicator never asks if. They only ask how, when, and which. If this is already reshaping how you see every conversation you've ever had. Subscribe right now to Dark Mind 999. The final 6 are the most powerful ones on this list. Section number 3. Dominate without saying it. Trick 15. Strategic withdrawal. Pull back your attention. Become slightly less available, slightly less responsive. People do not chase what is always there. They chase what is slipping away. Strategic withdrawal does not make you cold. It makes you magnetic. Trick 16. The implication frame. Let them reach the conclusion you want, without you stating it. I'm not saying it's the wrong decision. I'm just noting what I've seen happen in similar situations. You planted the seed. They grew the doubt. Your hands are clean. Your influence is total. Trick 17. The loaded question. Ask questions that contain your desired answer inside them. Don't you think this approach makes more sense given everything we know? They are not being asked to think freely. They are being guided to confirm. What the most dangerous people in any negotiation don't make arguments. They ask questions that make arguments for them. Trick 18. Reactive devaluation. Whatever you appear to oppose becomes more valuable to them. Appear resistant to an idea you actually want. Express mild skepticism toward the outcome you're engineering. Human psychology compulsively moves toward what appears restricted. Make them think they're winning. Let them discover they went exactly where you needed them. Trick 19. Information asymmetry. Know more than you reveal. In every interaction, information is currency. The person who shows all their cards first is not honest. They are outmatched. Ask more than you answer. Listen more than you speak. When the time comes to deploy what you know, the room will feel it before they understand it. Trick 20. The exit play. Be the first to end the conversation. Every meeting, every call, every confrontation. Leave first. The person who ends the interaction holds the frame. They were not waiting to be dismissed. They were choosing when to leave. This single move rewires how every person in that room sees you. You are not someone who waits. You are someone who decides. The final section. Now you are dangerous. 20 tricks, 3 categories, and not one of them required you to raise your voice, lose your composure, or beg for anyone's approval. That is the signature of a truly dangerous mind. Not aggression, not dominance through force, influence through design. The people who walk into rooms and shift them. They are not lucky. They are not naturally charismatic. They have engineered how others perceive, respond to, and remember them. And now, so have you. Mirror, pause, contrast, withdraw, frame, exit. These are not tricks anymore. They are your architecture. And the most important thing about becoming the most dangerous person in the room? No one in that room will ever know why they feel it. They'll just know it. Comment below. Which of these 20 triggers will you use first? Because remember, good things don't come to those who wait. Good things come to those who play the game smarter. And now, that's you.